It's a hair sleigh on the budget, boo. As you can see, my hair is already molded. Yeah, that white stuff is from the mold that I use, the protective stuff that I use. I just need to wipe it off with a white towel. But it's already molded, and my hair is straight back. I got the Cleo braids going on, and that's the mold that I use. It's only $5.99 at my local beauty supply store. I love it. It protects my hair from any type of glue. And then that's the hair that I picked up for $19.99. Like I said, this is a budget-friendly video if you can't buy the expensive hair. Of course, you need glue, scissors, stocking cap. It was 2 for 99¢. I got both of them on my head. Just an extra barrier. And now I'm opening the hair, of course. It's by Outre. That's the closure piece. It came with, I want to say, 4 bundles in the closure piece. And so I'm timing myself this time because I usually do pretty good when I be gluing it, when I glue other people's hair. But when I do mine, I'm actually doing a whole bunch of things in between. So this time I decided to time it to see if I can get it under an hour to 45 minutes. So now I'm about to go ahead and, as Kennedy keep coming in the video, I'm about to go ahead and glue this closure piece. This is only the second time I've ever had to use a closure piece. The first time I sewed it on with some actual virgin hair, and this time I'm gluing it. Although it looks really far back because my forehead is huge, it's not. It's gonna come out perfect. But I'm trying to make sure that I do it right. I actually did that first because I will miscalculate in a minute, and I want to make sure I get it on there properly. I'm not going to talk to the whole thing. This is actually a full, not a tutorial, but you can clearly see what I'm doing, but it's a full video. I didn't really edit too much. I just tried to speed it up. But I'm going to take that first piece, of course, put the glue on. I'm going to take that first piece and go all the way to the top where the closure is and to the other side of the closure because I wanted some length, make sure I had length in the front as well as the back. Sometimes when you, and they don't give you a lot for that longest piece. So if I'd have put it all in the back, I would have had a lot of length in the back and not that same length in the front. I didn't want it short. I wanted it to be the layer look. What I'm doing right now is pretty much self-explanatory in my opinion. I'm just gluing the pieces on, and there's no set way to glue them on. You can start in the back, you can glue them around like I'm doing. Whatever works for you is how you do it. I just look at it as like a puzzle, just fill in the pieces and make sure everything is covered and no stocking cap or anything is showing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let the video play out and hope you enjoy. I may pop back in if something needs to be explained, but I doubt it. But enjoy this video. Right here I miscalculated and I took too much. I had too much track. So if that happens, just cut off what you don't need and go ahead and put it, and continue gluing. not bad. About 15 minutes in, and I think that was pack number 2. In a little bit I'll be starting on pack number 3 of the 4 packs, because I think it was a 20, 2 18s and a 16. So yeah, this is pack number 2. I probably could have saved some time if I just opened all of the hair before the video, but I don't know why I decided to open as I go, which kind of killed a few minutes because they had them things wrapped pretty tight. Looking a little Rick James-ish. But I'm almost done. I know sometimes people be like, oh, you do your own hair. Doing your own hair can be a little bit more of a struggle because, of course, you can't see the back of your head. Like if somebody was sitting in front of you, you can see everything. And as you can see, I don't have a mirror behind me. But it's been a minute since I've been doing it, so I can feel and know where I need to place tracks, whether I'm sewing in or gluing. But the top part is always more of a struggle for me, only because I want to make sure my tracks are close together and there's less space at the top. But it shall come along. It will come along. We're 35 minutes in, which is not bad. And I believe I was almost to the last bundle. But I'm sitting here because my phone stopped recording. I had to delete some space off, and then the stopwatch started acting up and it started all over. So that's what I'm doing right now, frustrated because the stopwatch started over. And I'm gonna show you in a minute that I had to start all over. So I stopped at 35 and I'm picking it back up, and I think this is the last bundle. I kind of lost track watching this, But I'm complaining to my husband like, your stopwatch ain't working. And Mr. Fix It wants to fix it. I'm not like that because Kennedy had came in and was like, Mommy, you had to start all over. I'm like, yeah, Pooh. Yes, I did. And she said she was my assistant for the day. So she kept coming in and check to see where I was and how far I had gotten. So I'm going in at, I think it was like a last little piece from their very first track. And then I'm down to the very last piece of the last bundle. But this hair actually is pretty neat. Of course, it's synthetic, so it's only so much you can do with it. But like I said, it's a quick, easy style. If you want to get something, you don't want to buy virgin hair. I actually had some virgin hair that I was going to reinstall, but I just did not feel like doing a sew-in. So I was like, let me do a quick weave. Let me do something fast. And that's what this is. I actually saw another YouTuber do it, or something similar to the hair that she used. And I was like, let me see if my beauty supply have it. And they did. They didn't have exactly what she had, but they had this. And I was like, this will work. It looked a little wiggish, so you just got to tweak it. But my camera actually getting ready to stop recording yet again in a few more minutes. And I'll have to finish it off camera. But you just got to tweak it to your liking. I didn't have to tweeze it or anything. I just put some foundation in the middle to make, because right now it just looks like a big old wig, like a wig on my head. But this was pretty decent hair for $19.99. And actually the good thing is when I went to the beauty supply, I had a $5 credit. So technically I paid even less. So I'm loving it. I'm asking my assistant for a rubber band because I took it down to see what it was looking like, and then I lost my rubber band. Like, dope. So I'm gonna put it back up and glue those. I think it's maybe 1 or 2 more pieces left, and then that's it. And then of course the camera's gonna go down and you're gonna come back. When I come back, it's gonna be done. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my edges after I finished, which would make it even more realistic, but I still liked it. This is the final product. I put all the hair in my head. Took me probably 35-40 minutes. This is my watch stop. My camera stopped recording at like 35, maybe 28, 35 minutes, 28, 30, 35 minutes, something like that. And then I did additional 4. So it took me probably 40 minutes or less to get this done. The hair was only $20. Oh, trying to get the stuff. And it was 16 2 18s and a 20 in the closure. I put a little foundation on my closure. If you can see it. I don't know, the light might be making it super light because it actually matches perfect. Well, I would try this again, of course. I had never tried this hair. Usually I've done 1-packs, but they don't ever work for me because my head's kind of big. But this 1-pack did it all. I don't mind quick weaves because I know how to protect my hair. I know how to take it out properly, so it doesn't bother me. And it's something quick, cost me $20, lasts me 3 weeks. And what else? And it's cute. Hubby thinks. What you think?